Right, we are live and back from vacation. Going to Yellowstone was interesting. A lot of driving. Maybe I'll put some photos up in my Discord at some point. But we are starting fresh with expansion 3.15, 3.15. I'm going to be trying as the first character. I'll probably do a couple characters this league unless I get burned out really early. But my plan is to play a Raider, Orb of Storms, which I don't think many people, if anybody, is playing this. So it should be interesting. Should be interesting. We're going to do it. Let's make sure we got all of the other things set up proper, which I think we do. We do. And yeah. Okay, looks good. Oh. The goal with this character is going to be hopefully able to do most content, all but the hardest of content. It should be a decent league starter for me. I know it's not league start anymore, but I was on vacation for a week. And it sounded fun. It was a build that I had planned on doing last league, or, you know, we'll just say another league. Oh. Wait, what? Why? I think I need to change my loot filter. Hold on. If it doesn't even show that, I need to adjust my loot filter. Anywho, I was planning on doing this last league, and I didn't. I kind of got burned out a little bit last league. I know there's been a lot of complaints about this league. People don't like it. Mostly because it's like Nerf League, right? So people don't like nerfs. They like buffs, or they like the status quo. They don't like it when you nerf a skill or a lot of skills, and that's kind of what GGG did this league, and that's fine. I mean, it's their game, and people get to have their feedback on that. So if they're like, "Hey, this was terrible," that's kind of everybody's prerogative. People that love the game, play the game a lot, they want to provide that feedback, and that's important to get that. Now, whether or not that meets GGG's vision, you know, that's a different story, but yeah, I mean, we'll just leave it at that. I'm not saying I agree or disagree with this. The buffs, the changes, and a whole hell of a lot of nerfs. There were a few buffs in there. People don't like to talk about those, like Explosive Arrow. But nerfs across the board for almost everything, flasks being one of the big ones.
I'm still breathing. That's a good
Actually,
sign.
I think that could be good. Nerfing flasks, I have long had some issues. Wait, what? Why am I getting achievements now? Huh. I'm just getting some achievements for things that I should have gotten a long time ago. Weird. Yeah, very weird. Anywho, yeah, I think it'll be okay. Long term, I think it'll be okay for the game. Short term, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna really hurt. But that's okay. Let's grab... I don't think I want a bow at all, but let's... Yeah, I don't need tips, thank you. Game. Good things set up a little bit here. Oh, I need to load path building. I have a build planned here, so I want to make sure I follow it. I want to get off track right at the beginning. Alright, so pretty standard start here. Take the life nodes. I'll have to decide if I want to go up and over to grab more defenses, because defenses this league are important,
Goodbye.
especially in Act 1. Act 1, they definitely buffed things
Stay sharp
as far
out
as
there.
minions, enemies, enemy stuff. Frostblades, I always like Frostblades. Leveling with Frostblades wouldn't be terrible. I really don't want a bow skill. So that's pretty much all I can do. That's
Stay
fine.
sharp out there.
I'm okay with this. Frostblades with Pierce might be decent. But, oh, Expedition Locker, this is new. I'm gonna have to learn what all this crap is. I haven't read up on the league other than... I've tried to avoid it. Normally, you know, I want to know about it, but I kind of want to figure it out on my own this time. Makes sense.
You there, local, come here. I bet a
If
yokel
you've
like
seen
yourself
this
would
league
be eager to see some
a
explosions.
lot,
Never mind
bear with
why
me a
we're
little bit.
blowing things up just yet. We'll get to that. I've gone ahead and marked the locations of likely treasures and dangers. Consider me magnanimous. You can choose what we uncover, since I'm eager to see what kind of luck you possess. I'll wait back here, as far back as possible. Lay out a chain of devices. We'll make a mighty fine display.
Okay. So...
Until next time.
And it feels like the game is a little bit more glitchy, but... do I want more of these things or less?
Try to go as far as you can with the detonation cord.
I honestly don't know. I still might want this.
Further! Keep
Treasure
going!
chests.
Away from me. All placed. Shall we light it up?
Let's see what happens. We'll see if we
I
rip.
should also
Ready.
mention...
Oh,
This might unearth monsters.
laggy.
You can take them.
Yeah, this is kind of laggy. It didn't
My
used to be
mana
this
is gone.
bad. Common Broken Circle Artifact. Okay. I don't know if Pierce is doing a whole lot for me right now. I'd get rid of Pierce.
You did it! You did it! Most of the locals I grabbed for this job don't last long. Ha, yes. I could have been more upfront about the danger. But you see, people don't take the job when I mention that the upturned ground is full of deadly creatures. It's a mighty awful land you've got here, local. I wonder anyone survives at all. Though that does speak to why I'm here in the first place. But you'll have to ask Danig about that, if you find him. By the way,
The voice
if you
acting in this
enjoy a
game
bit
is
of
pretty good.
risk, I've got a few things I've unearthed that might be of interest to you.
Oh, how do I buy these things? Raider. Okay. Fresh. Gamble. Oh, it's just un-ID'd stuff? Are these rares or not rares? I don't know. I guess we'll
I'll
just wait.
finish up here. See you again soon.
Let's get rid of Pierce for now. I think if the mana cost is not going to help, and I don't care about Burning Arrow, so we're going to get rid of that. Get a different 2 here in a bit. Frostblades can level up, that's fine. 17.8 DPS and 12 DPS. Well, I guess we got a new weapon, don't we? And I need most of my slots still, so Yes, I'm going a little slow at the beginning. I will speed up once I kind of figure out what I'm doing here. Ooh, 3 lake already. They changed the little bar at the top. It's interesting. And these some of these spiders are new. Monster types. I don't recognize them. They slowed the game down, that's for sure. Crossblades is actually a pretty good leveling skill. Freeze is good. It hits lots of targets. It's quasi-ranged. And it's easier to get damage on than early bow skills, in my opinion. And it auto-targets stuff, which is pretty nice. I like the auto-targeting of everything that's behind. I'm tired of fighting you guys unless there's a big pack. Big pack, I will fight.
The worms will have to wait a bit longer for this meal.
Nice. 18.6, 17.8. That's slightly better. Ow! I don't have an attack. There. Yeah, I gotta pay attention. These guys actually can kill pretty quick now, which is different. And I'm gonna try, second here. Try swapping mice to my other one and just see how it feels. I haven't used this one in a while. That feels pretty good. A vertical mouse. Okay. It is a little weird to use, having not used it for a bit. I'll need a little bit of time to adjust. But this game doesn't need like super precision, like shooters. Hat? Yep, need that. Especially with the builds I'm playing. None of the builds that I'm playing should require super fine control. But did I get that transmute? I think I did. I did. Kind of wish that you could set certain loot types to just auto pick up. So like scrolls, auto pick up, or basically any currency you could just check a box and have it, if you walk near it, it auto picks up. I can understand why they want to not do that, because they want to slow things down, but I think it would be a lot better for people like me that have some wrist issues once in a while. You know? Just less clicking is good. Less clicking, that is a good positive. I have gauntlets. Why is the game laggy on that stuff? How about you, Freeze, dude? Tail rate's not too bad. I'm using gauntlets. Yep, I was. Right, what do we got here? Let's check out these boots. That's better than... Oh, I can't use them yet? Oh, level 4. Rip. We'll get that soon enough. Let's get rid of that. Take that. Get rid of that. Take that. Okay. Not a speed run. You're looking for speed run, not a channel you're watching. I can be quick when like really quick when I want to. I just don't prioritize that. It's not how I want to play the game, which is fine. Plus, it's already a week in. I'm starting a week late, or slightly over a week late. So, what the hell's the point? Half the people have already quit playing, I think. Because they are frustrated. Pretty sad that thing got knocked out of my loot filter already. Like, how do you not make the level 3 loot filter area? Seriously. A little bit of move speed on the boots. Let's go back and get our chest. Always good to get that early.
You're a woman of ironclad determination. I can tell. I'm Gwenin. I've got something I fervently believe in as well, but my religion is luck. I've run headlong into danger because it was what I wanted to do. Any orders be damned. And I bet it's the same for you. When your actions and beliefs align, you can do anything. Even win at gambling. Which I bet you'll do. Care to try your luck?
At least GGG is recognizing that there's a lot of gambling in this game. That was another thing that people complained about, is like, it's so much gamble. So much. So, I'm still confused. Is this a white item, or is it just random? I think it just is totally random what it pops out as. So, okay. And is there not a place to...
Good luck.
There a... Yep. So I can drop those, that's good. A little bit of a bummer that there's not just a stash tab for it, you know?
I'd almost stop believing in it.
Silver. Onslaught would be good. Onslaught's probably the best
Take care.
choice, honestly. I might actually use it for quite a
Farewell.
while.
Need something?
It's one of those skills that is supports that is great for leveling, not great. So, that, and that's a 3-link. Wow. Okay. Fine. Alright, I'm gonna try the other mouse again. See what I like better. I don't know. I think for precision, non-vertical mouse is better, but straight comfort, toss up. Either one could be good. Heard a lot about Roas being problematic. Charging, freezing. Which I guess they do cold damage? Makes sense to me why they would do cold, but... That icon that's at 30%. I don't know what that means. Hmm. 3-link shield. Should grab that. Another one that I want to try if I roll multiple characters is the new Summon Reaper. I really like pet builds, but they just nerfed it already, which makes me a
Pain
little
brings
sad because I
strength.
didn't even get to try it.
That's
But
nature for you.
I'd probably be more sad if I did try it and then it got nerfed, you know? Maybe it's better to try it pre-nerf. Or post-nerf, I mean. Also... Hey, Gobnel. Yeah, I should be around for Titan Quest. I'm super tired tonight, though. That's what I was about to say. We drove like 20... forget if it was like 2,600 miles in the last week. And... yeah. I was up at 5 this morning. 5 or 6. I was kind of excited to get home. Honestly. Yeah. it
Found
was a
something
lot.
special for you here, local. Until next time.
So, into fire damage. Well, I don't do fires. Did both of them? Can't tell. Getting all
Good,
of them.
that'll do it.
Last but not least, let's go. Oh, I can't do. Alright, let's try it this way.
Good, that'll do it.
Do. And
All placed. Shall we light it up?
I don't know.
I should also mention, this might enrage the monsters.
Yeah, when these guys pop out, the game definitely lags. They definitely chunk too.
There you go, Exile. Destroying remnants is a risky endeavor, but you can clearly handle it.
There was some loot. On Eidolon, Gobnel, that's the only thing I was able to play a little bit while I was gone. I swapped most of my characters back to
So it seems destroying ancient
Yeah,
remnants
wow.
alters anything we subsequently.
to
If you see Kujin,
make
tell
sure
him
that
I
I'm
sent you.
skilling my characters, all of the ones that are. But I noticed just recently that they made it so that you can have 2 specs. I logged in and I was like, wait, what's this thing? I can swap between a primary and a second, or spec 1 and spec 2? That's great. They'll save so many respec points. You can have your damage one, or you can have your... assuming it's free. I haven't messed around with it yet, but... could be really, really nice. Quality of life. Yeah. I just saw it briefly. It was getting very annoying having to swap between a skill and spec and a damage spec. So that's a great quality of life addition. One thing I didn't notice is whether or not that affects star talents. It probably doesn't. Assume it doesn't. Yeah, this game is a little chunky. Did something to it. Oh, I forgot to go do the other side area. I'll get to that in a second. I'll go back. Grab this waypoint. Go back and do the side area. It's an optional side area, but, you know, whatever. Interesting, you can see all the different graphs up there. The shaders is what seems to be the issue. Wonder if I should turn the shaders down. do that at the next zone, see if that... Because if that's what's chunking it, I mean, that's good that you're able to actually see what setting might help. That wasn't a thing before. Oh. Graphics. What would it be shadows? Or meter each. I don't know. Alright, Gobnell, have a good night. We'll see how far I make it tonight. And we'll plan on Tuesday. Definitely. I should be back in action by then. This zone, you gotta kill everybody. Get depletion. Makes it really a bummer if you miss one creature or a couple creatures. This guy's annoying. Not sure what that number is. 14, 15? I'm guessing it has to do with the new. Get off me. Thank you. Loves 3-link. Do I need blue 3-link? I'll grab them. Might need them for next character. If I play next character. Good for leveling. Definitely don't need quivers, so. I do not plan on doing a bow character this week. Subject to change. The fact that they buffed explosive arrow though might change my mind. Die already. You bastard.
Beauty will grow from your remains.
Oh, I'm getting full. Ow. Charging Roas. Right. Give me some damage. What can I get rid of here? Astragali? That. Scepter. Annoying. But we did get through that area, so basically I'm just trying to get to Orb of Storms and Tempest Shield and get enough int to run them both and continue to level them up. Because, oh, I should portal. Silly. Or, if I wanted to save portal scroll, I could have logged out and logged in again. Anywho. I do both of those
Stay
gems,
sharp out
then
there.
I should be good to go. Lost. Bear trap. Bear trap's pretty bad. I guess that's a little bit of free damage.
A necromancer.
Free damage is good.
Stay sharp out there. Stay sharp out there.
Wait, where does that actually drop it? Where? Did it drop it in the other one? That would be neat. Actually, I know how to. I don't have any of these, right? No. Astragali. Let's check it. Oh, good. I don't ever have to go to that stash. That's nice. I like that.
What little help I can offer is yours.
Let's see here. 18.1, 18.6. Don't think I need to dual wield. Give me a little more damage, but the cost of a fair bit of defense.
Be well.
Yeah, I don't care about hints. No! I said I don't care about hints. Just throw there. Okay. One thing I did do this league is I pre-set up my standard so that it carried over all of this stuff. So for pricing things, it should be much easier. Oh, except it doesn't actually price them, did it? Interesting. Well, glad I recognize that now. Fix it real quick. In standard, they have the prices set. But whoops, and then I messed up. Oh. Click. I don't have anything worth anything right now, but eventually I will. Eventually. But yeah, Yellowstone was great. It was supposed to be cooler than here, and I suppose it was a little bit cooler, but it was unseasonably warm there. So it made for some pretty warm days. When you combine unseasonably warm with elevations of like 6,000 to 8,000 feet, when you're used to elevations of, you know, like 400 feet, it can make for some pretty grueling days if you do a lot of walking around, hiking, etc. For a lot of people really struggling. I struggled a bit. Mostly it was just fighting dehydration. I think that was the biggest thing. Speaking of which, I should drink some water in a second. Are these set proper? Okay, these carried over. Weird. Why those didn't. Yeah, I feel like I'm still catching up a little bit on the hydration factor. And I definitely need to catch up on the sleep factor. So, probably won't be up as late as typical tonight. That's okay. Just confused why game less optimized than it was last league. Like, come on, GGG. We want more optimization, not less. Running a 3060, it should be able to handle
Finally,
this just fine.
come on.
Do I have to talk to her every time? Alright. so we'll drop
Gambling
one
without
there.
lives. Haha.
There. One
Give the
there.
order.
Wait. I don't think it matters that much. Which I've read that people are less than impressed here. Die with the loot that you get from this stuff. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, I just skipped it. Leveling up. Which, you know, is probably the correct thing to do if you're going for getting the maps as quick as possible. Which maybe I should be that way, but
Not today.
whatever. Grab the yellow. Rare two-handed might be decent if I could get enough strength for it. 25, the DPS isn't enough. Make it make sense. 25's not quite there for me. Alright. Let's go. Did I miss the cutoff? I think I missed. I think it's back this way. Doo doo doo. Yep. So yeah, Yellowstone, pretty neat place. Definitely things there that I've never seen before in my life. Stun and block recovery and life regen would be great quality of life early. I'm gonna go for it. A little bit of passive life regen is always nice.
Hello again, local.
One thing that I wasn't expecting,
Hell.
like you hear about
Stay
like
lucky.
Old Faithful and stuff. There's some other cool stuff there too. There's of course like all the geysers and steam things and boiling mud and all that. But there's this place called Mammoth that is pretty neat. It has lots of like mineral deposits, I guess, and bacteria that make different color, really pretty things. And just the sulfur vents coming out of the ground, or not sulfur vents, but whatever it is that comes out of the ground is pretty cool too. Oh, something in there actually hurts. It's this guy. Or one of these guys. Oh, they're healing. You bastards. How do I kill him? I don't have the damage. Maybe we'll kill all the other ones. Ignore him. Yeah, I don't think I have the damage for this guy. He heals like as fast as I can do damage. Ow. Well, hey Emery. But yeah, so at Yellowstone it was like 80s to 90s. And I didn't realize how big the park was. Like, it's ginormous. I think each loop, so we were at the West Gate. So each loop when you drive in, you like drive in and then you can, from the West Gate, and then you can like loop north or loop south, and then those loops go to other gates. But it's like 110 miles or something around the loop. Just one loop. And there's a number of different things to check out on each loop. There's like the big things that you hear about, but there's things you don't hear about. And so we tried to hit like 3 or 4 big things, and then whatever caught our eye on each loop. We saw something that was like, oh, let's go check that out. We're driving along. I didn't see any bears or moose. I was a little bummed that I didn't get to see a bear or a moose. Yeah, I definitely recommend going. It's just a crap ton of driving. We didn't go the most efficient way, and I think you guys would be closer. Maybe not. We did a giant loop that did not. It was not the same way coming as going. Or going as coming. Ah, crits. Prepare to get frozen, you bastards. Man, those juicy freezes. That's smart, I get to the boss before this buff runs out. Capitalizing. Not gonna fully capitalize, I'm too slow. I do like how I'm killing the back stuff though with frost blades and the front stuff. Too far south, be closer. Oh, cool. So yeah, if you could stay at your parents' midway, you probably want to stay. Like, it's a lot of driving if you don't stay like right near the park. I mean, even if you stay like where we did at West Yellowstone, it's still a little bit to get in there, especially if you want to go to like the back part of the loop, of a loop. It's still a bit. So, definitely also though, if you're gonna go, book your room like way in advance, because well, COVID probably factored into this, but we overheard some people that were just like booking a room. They had a couple rooms left, but not much, and it was literally double what we paid, booking it 6+ months in advance. And I don't know how much of that was COVID, but it was like, and this was most of our trip. Most of our trip, it was like 1.5 to 2 times what we paid booking, way in advance. So I guess that's probably just a overall pro tip. Always book well in advance if you can. Screw that boss. Whatever. Okay, on to the next area. We talked about doing Yellowstone with your parents with a trailer. Evidently the trailer is too big for the park itself, but there's a campground right outside the park on the Idaho side that we could use. Oh, is that like the northwest entrance? Because we were on the southwest. The north entrance, maybe? We were like right at the edge of Montana? Wyoming? Whatever. And then you'd cross over into the other one. Like pretty quick as you're going into the park. Yeah, there were some campgrounds in there. We did not do that. We stayed just outside in the city of West Yellowstone. I guess it's the city name. Maybe it's just the region. I don't know. Oh, this could be a little dangerous. Extra damage aura. I'm getting frozen. Part of the reason I wanted to do Raider is they nerfed Raider. Well, they nerfed everything, but almost everything. They nerfed Raider to only be 50% immune to like freeze and burn and all that stuff. But you are able to Get rid of boy. Let's take that. You are able to get to 100% with taking some passive points. 7. Oh, and I don't know if you're near Gobnell, but he asked about Tuesday, and I said yes, I am for Tuesday for Inquest. Definitely feeling the damage. Get rid of these guys. Nice. What was that? Superior? Sure, I'll take a superior. We did see some bison. That was good. Or buffalo. I don't know. Whatever the difference is. There was some in the road. And that's funny. When they're in the, like, everybody, there's not a ton there. At least, I'd never noticed, like, any big herds or anything. But, you know, people, anytime you saw people pulled over on the side of the road, you assumed that there was some kind of wildlife. And usually that's what it was. And not too often. But occasionally you'd see one like in the roadway. This happened 2 or 3 times where they were just walking, like moseying down the road, like doo doo doo. We're just walking down the road, and everybody stops because they want to see it. But then, like traffic, everything there is one lane each
It's
direction
my lucky
with
day.
plenty of pull-out locations, right? So for slow people, and the speed limit. The 110 mile-ish loop or 100 mile loop, whatever, the speed limit is only 45. So it's not like you're zooming around, or you shouldn't be anyways. So it takes a while to get all the way around. Everything else here, and then the last one will go here. Oh. Do I want that? I don't think I care that much. The key is gonna be like kill the first wave quick before the second wave gets you. Maybe. But yeah, so the bison were like. There was this one where he was walking literally down the middle of the road, like right on the double yellow line.
As the prey grows more fierce, so
And
must
there
the
was a
huntress.
big truck that was like a ranger truck. It kind of scared him. I think he got really close to it, and I think that the goal was to scare him to like, come on, man, get off the road, which, you know, is for the best, but. I don't think he was used to having people get that close to him because he's like, ah! And then he starts like moving. Buffalo, bison, whatever. It was really funny though. We were probably within 10 feet of it. And then there was a couple more that were near the edge of the road. Alright, I think I've out-leveled this area. Yeah, I'm like way out-leveled. Should not be killing these things, I should just be going. But I must kill! Blue packs I gotta kill. What that counter is, 26, 28... 30? What is that for? Is that like percent complete for the map? Something? It goes up a little bit. did get to see some interesting areas in a little bit of Wyoming, a fair bit of western Montana. Got to see Idaho. Like, I've seen Idaho from afar, but I've never been through Idaho, so I got to go through southern Idaho and northern Idaho. Well, north central northern? I don't know. Like, pretty far up, but not all the way up. Like, over to Spokane. So I guess however far up that is.
That would only slow me down.
What else? Lot of driving. I feel like I need to get rid of some stuff. Yeah, Tridoc. I'm just kind of mumbling about it a little bit. I don't know if you've been to Yellowstone, but it was fun. Definitely worth the drive if you are able to do it.
Yes?
But you would have to come down to the US and a fair bit over, so it'd be a long trip for you, I would imagine. Any of these I care about? Not. I have to be kind of cheap. Where did I pick up Ethereal Knives gem? It must have been a misclick.
God hasn't abandoned us.
That. But yeah, good trip. Long trip. Lots of driving. Okay, so now we're gonna go down and over. Down here. Then the question is, do I want to come over and grab like this life wheel and this defensive stuff to have dodge flat, 30% flat dodge and 40% flat dodge and 30% spell dodge, or do I want to work towards my ultimate build, which is going to go, here's ailment dodge, which I'll probably later, and go up and over and go like way the crap up over in this part of the tree. Probably just start going this way so I can get to intelligence. Probably. Dude. Chill out, man. Trying to kill some stuff here. Well, I'm not going to tell you it's worth it to make it time number 4 in the US. It's probably there's other sites to see. But if it's probably in the top 5, maybe top I don't know. I guess it depends on your interest. Top 10 for probably anybody. Maybe top 5 depending on if you like different stuff. Neat natural things that are found in nature, not man-made. It is a little weird to be thinking that you're basically driving into an area where there's like boiling, or well, I don't know if it's technically boiling, bubbling, we'll say bubbling, gaseous, acidic, and otherwise, you know, really, really bad things all around you, and you're kind of on like a super volcano, which is, you know, a little bit disheartening to think about. Like, I really hope the super volcano doesn't decide to blow up right now. And luckily it didn't. The guy probably isn't worth. I don't want to stand on that part. Probably not worth it. Jump. We'll take that hit. That wasn't bad. Yeah, that definitely wasn't worth waiting for. Fine. But I was saying I was gonna probably drop some photos at some point into Discord.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Just a small selection. You don't get out much? That's okay. I prefer to be a homebody myself. That's why I took extra days off of work. Speaking of which, I'm going to be streaming these next few days more than I normally would. Probably... I'm not going to guarantee every day of the next few days, but there's a good chance that I don't technically go back to work until Thursday. So probably at least half the days between today and Thursday. We already talked about Titan's Quest on Tuesday. And aside from that, probably be focused on this game. On Path of
Hello again,
Exile.
local.
You don't have anything lined up for work? I thought you were doing a temporary gig. And do you not still have your permanent gig? I feel like I should skip this, but I'm not going to skip it. Should, but I'm not. Something happened with your regular school year job that I didn't hear about? Oh. Okay, you are just talking about your temp thing. Oh, go ahead and take it somewhere else. Right? Not gonna focus too much on maximizing this stuff. Like no. We'll just pick a random spot. There is a max distance that you can do those things. Explosives. Jump, 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 jump. Oh, there's some things that lit up. What is hitting me? You. Darn druid. Care about the rest of. I thought those druids of the Broken Circle would make decent Spectre pets. Seems like their damage is legit. I don't think they've tried that yet. Probably not. Or they probably weren't as good. Wait, so are you the private school being the temp job or the private school being the permanent job? I'm confused now. You were doing... I thought you're... Oh, you're not going back to the... Okay. Interesting. I didn't hear that. Or know that. I knew that it wasn't your favorite. Okay. Well, I hope you find something. But no, your happiness is important too. Hence why I switched to a 4-day work week and take every Wednesday off now. Highly recommended. Anybody out there can do it. Definitely do it. That might be an upgrade. Almost certainly. 21.7, 18.6, upgrade. See, this could be an upgrade too, but unlikely. 30.5, okay, I stand corrected. Another upgrade, and let's check out these while we're at it. Yeah, that's the problem with some of those more privatized things. Like, they can be better or they can be worse. Sounds like this case worse. I have a shield. I had a weapon. Let's this. Do that. That. For actually mana, dex, rarity, life, or armor, dex, attack speed is better. There. I could dual wield, but I feel like I want that extra defensive layer for now. That would be better. Little pay. Well, you know, they gotta value your time as well. That is also important. Actually, do I want to go here or do I want to go down and grab? Wind Dancer's pretty good. No, I'm gonna go up this way first. Alright. I pass. Oh! He used to smash all of those guys. He doesn't smash them anymore when he comes down. Interesting. And they kinda hurt. One of the fun things about this trip, though, are both my kids now are really good at swimming. And so they were having a blast because every place, well, one place had an outdoor pool, but every place else, just for one night, every place else had indoor pools. So it made it really good for them.
Freeing me.
I don't want to talk to you, Navali. Made it really, really good for them to, you know, practice those skills. We took one of those little, like, torpedo things. Summer gig was amazing, though. Awesome bosses totally had our back for everything. Good planning, curriculum, playing building with Lego, and cool other staff members. I could make a working in public. Yeah, well, hopefully you get public and good benefits, right? Be a part of. I assume you would have a teachers union up there that. Whoa! What the? It just like rolled right through everything, full width. Good benefits. Good. The union would give you a lot of job security.
There's no justice in a place like this. Only
Yeah,
misery.
benefits. Get some retirement. Get some good health care. Yeah. Get frozen. That is one nice thing for working in the public sector is generally the benefits are pretty good. And the pay, well, I guess it can go either way. For me, the pay is more in the private sector generally, but the job security and benefits and everything more than outweigh that for me. I'm also not totally in love with my job, but overall they've been pretty good to me, so
I'm not
I
up to
shouldn't
that
complain.
just yet.
You're gonna get stabbed. Fine. Oh, hey, still hit it. Yeah, my damage isn't great right now.
My mana is gone.
It's an upgrade? Maybe.
Belief is the strongest
I hate that people feel that they have to love their jobs, especially in teaching. Like, no, it's a job I'm good at. I love the kids, but it's still just a job. I mean, yeah, the dream is always, of course, wanting to love your job because then, you know, it doesn't feel like work, but I think it's so rare to actually find something that you truly love that, you know, makes a living wage, has benefits, isn't like crazy stressful. It's like the unicorn job that doesn't exist, right? So you gotta kind of pick your poison. You want good pay, but not like it. Barely making it pay, but love it. Yeah. It can be tough. But if you can get to a place where get some flexibility, that's worth a lot. In this day and age, I think that's like the #1 thing. Even more than like
My lucky
pay.
day.
Well, assuming pay is like at a level that you can live, you know, without struggling, because you need that, right? But beyond that,
I always love a
if
good
you
risk.
can get to a point where you have that covered, job flexibility is going to be like
Give the order.
the big thing, I think. Like being able to work around your schedule. I mean, teachers, you don't have that as much. It's like, well, here's the school day, you need to meet it. But with other professions, I think that's going to be a big thing. Flexibility. Whether or not you work remotely, whether or not you can have a like adjusted start and stop times or adjusted work week, like in my case. Not all jobs can do those things. If you have to inspect things, like some folks at my work, you can't really inspect it remotely. So,
That would only slow me down.
getting too much crap. Alright, let's check this out. See anything good. And it is Garbo. Bye-bye. Let's check this out. I could go two-handed for now if this was really good. It is actually worse than the one-handed. Okay. Cool. Double check. I think I go up. Yeah, I go up and around to the Scion Life Wheel. This way and come up to the Scion Life Wheel up here. Yeah, pays the bill. Well, you know, I think that maybe not for you. It won't be there quite that quick, but I think universal childcare is a thing that will be coming our way in the next decade. Again, too late for you probably, but I think it will be coming. I try to generally not talk much about politics, but I think that I'll make an exception on this one. Pre-K, I'll just say like pre-K and childcare, like after school stuff. I think that's coming.
I'm not up to that just yet.
We'll see. I know a lot of people resist change though, and you gotta pay for stuff, and people resist anything that costs more because they want money spent on other things. But I think education and childcare are great investments. Like, gonna more than pay for itself long term. Got kiddo to spend time with grandmas. He learned some really bad behaviors from one, so limiting. Yeah, I think you told me a little bit about that. And that's unfortunate, because, I mean, on the one hand, it's like, hey, thanks for helping me out, but on the other hand, it's like, you know, I appreciate you helping me out, but, you know, can you, like, not instill bad behaviors? Then I have to undo that. Right, too.
It's my lucky day.
Get both? No, I can't get both. There, there, and
Give
there.
the order.
Whatever. Die, everybody! Mwahaha! Crossblades don't care. It hits like 7 targets per hit. Man, there's a lot of guys though. And they still chunked me pretty good. These druids of the circle, broken circle. It was a struggle to pick them up every day. Billion time crunch. Oh yeah. It's free. Air quotes. And then they need help.
That would only slow me
favor,
down.
And then oh. I shouldn't assume that. Alright, let's go to town and drop some junk off. One thing for me.
Take care.
Oh wait, hold on. Aeronova, Void Manip, nope. Attic Cold might be okay. Attic Cold's probably solid for now. One thing for me is I hate feeling like I owe people stuff. It's a weird thing. I think it's just me. I don't think many people are this way, but I hate owing people things. Like, I don't want to feel like whether it's like, especially if it's monetary. I hate that feeling though. It like drives me
While we live, we are
bonkers.
blessed.
Like I go out of my way to not owe people things. That sounds really weird. Money being the obvious one, but there's less obvious ones too, right? Like favors or
What little help I can offer is
well, that's probably the other main
take
one.
care.
Like, oh yeah, I'll help you out, but
Is it
later
true?
on, you know, I need you to do these 17
Farewell.
things for me.
Farewell.
That drives me nuts. And the 17 things are way more than the original thing. It's like, give me, like, you want some help, just ask, but don't make it like, and then I can say yes or no, but don't be like, you owe me this, because I helped you that one time. I don't mind helping, but I want to do it kind of like on my terms. Makes sense.
For the Calgur!
What did she say? For the Calgur? Yeah. Okay. That's what I guess.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good if there's expectations. Alrighty. Have a good one, Henry. Thanks for hanging out. I'll just keep mumbling away, talking about random stuff. Because that's kind of what I do. Try not to die. This is softcore, so it doesn't matter if I die, but I'd still like... I get the feeling, the sense of accomplishment if I can get like to maps without dying at all. Especially since they buffed all the monsters. Stop reviving them, you bastard. Crossblades don't care, it will kill them all. You stop running out of range. This guy is not worth killing. I don't know why I'm spending some killing. Ooh, Sapphire Ring. I want that. I really want the Sapphire Ring. The first boss, Act boss, does a lot of... Upgrade that if I... Yeah, I don't have any. Does a lot of cold damage, so... I don't have at least one ring cold resist on there. You're gonna be having a bad time. Chance, that would be good. Alchemy would be better. Guaranteed rare, but let's do this. We'll get at least a blue. Oh, it's like the worst blue possible. Regenerate 1.5 life per second. They really need to get rid of those garbage mods like that. How about 0.15% of your life per second? Then at least scales. Like, let it scale somewhat level. Doesn't have to be OP, broken, strong, but give me a little bit. Give me a little something, something. Did I miss a turn? I bet it's over here. Hopefully. Or I could be totally wrong. Sawbones, this guy's not worth it either, but I'll just stand here. The other thing that was interesting is, for people that do live in the Northwest, you'll know what I'm talking about. So we get kind of tired of like eating junky fast food, but we also didn't feel comfortable going to restaurants because COVID. I know different people have different thoughts on that. I won't get into it, but we, especially since our kids can't get vaccinated yet, did not feel comfortable going in and doing that. So there were 3 dinners, which turned into leftovers for lunch the next day.
I'm not up to that.
That we went to
design.
Winco. Two Winco and 1 Costco, and got food there. The Costco one was by far the best. Winco, we got like salads and with like mix and like dressing and stuff, and then got some like chicken that went with it. It was like breaded chicken in cold area, not hot chicken. But at Costco, they have those like $5 like 3-pound big freaking pre-cooked hot chickens. Man, so good. Whoa, Brutus wasn't here before. He used to be in a separate area. What the? They changed his spawn. Ow, you're a jerk. Oh, don't go in that. That's death. That's also death. I was not expecting him to be here. He's still a chump. As long as I'm smart. And avoid stuff like that. Having some range help. But anyways, those $5 chickens at Costco, I read something recently that said that those are a loss leader for them because they're like 50% bigger than like a Safeway chicken, or you know, pick another store. Some other place chicken. Ow. But they're so good. Oh man, after eating like a lot of junk food for several days, like the hotel breakfast and then fast food or whatever for lunch, that was so nice to have something that resembled home. My wife calls it home burnin', which was that. And then we bought like a bag of avocados, which we don't eat avocados a lot, but we do like avocados. And some like artisan-y type bread. And
I've
a
done for you
Costco
what I
thing
would
of
do for
butter.
any wounded
And
animal,
if you don't
Brutus.
know what a Costco thing of butter is, it's like 3 or 4 pounds of butter. And so we are out and about. We have like, I forget if it's 3 or 4. I'll just say we have 4 pounds of butter and like 2 of these. Yeah, he used to be in this room. Weird. They changed it. So like 4 pounds of butter for like these 2 loaves of bread that are like, I don't know. You can't see how my arms. They're maybe like 18 inches long, and they're like, I don't know, as big around as my fist. That's a lot of butter. Like we didn't even get through 1 stick of butter, let alone the other however many sticks that was. Like each pack is what, like 8? There's like 4 packs. That's like 32, something like that. We didn't even get through 1 full stick. But it was really good. So we had the chicken, the bread, the avocados, and I feel like there was something else. But it was refreshing not have fast food. Well, this is a different guy.
The name's Tujin. You're to do the dirty work while we do the digging. It's as good an alliance as any. Well, let's up to it.
A man of few words.
Watch your back.
Similar concept though, so just drop some into fire damage, sure.
That should make things interesting.
Up there, and this probably won't reach, will it? Oh, it's so close to reaching, but it won't. Nope. Nope. Well, that's annoying.
Ready?
Yeah, whatever. I don't care that much. What's up, dear? Sure. I don't know, can he hook up one of the power supplies to it? Is there any what? Well, I mean, plug it in and try to turn it on and see if the computer works.
Hail.
Yeah, so that's probably the next best step, is to use somebody else's power supply. But make sure they fully disconnect anything from their current computers, the power supply going into their current computer. Like, don't leave some things plugged into their computer and then some things going to the other one. Okay. So, my father-in-law's computer died while we were on our trip. And so we were going to try to diagnose the issue. I'm guessing it's the power supply. My son, who is 8, is getting pretty tech savvy, and he's like, can I come, or can I try to diagnose and fix it? It's like, I don't know, can you? My wife was asking me to do it. Like, I don't know, can he? But I don't want him to accidentally fry his perfectly good working computer, or his sister's perfectly good working computer, but they use their own money to pay for in the process. That would be bad. Is this the guy that was there, the totem guy? I think it is the totem guy. It is the totem guy. They changed his model. He looks different than he did before. Got him. Rustic sash. That's a blue.
That would
That's
only
gotta be
slow
an
me down.
upgrade. Used flasks charges used. Probably good, but not what I would prefer at this level. Corrupted zone, I don't care right now.
I'm not up to that just yet.
I'll take an orb. Frostblades is such a fun skill. It's actually, with enough investment, it's one of the strongest skills too. But it takes a crap ton more currency than I probably ever made in this game to make it that good. And I'm just not that great at making currency, to be honest.
Life and death live side
You
by
have to get
side.
into
This is a
crafting,
strange land.
which I haven't spent the time to learn. Crafting. I mean, I know basic crafting, but not like the high tier end game type
Till we meet again.
stuff. Stuff that actually makes money. Is that like his chill percent? Maybe that's what that
Poor
little symbol
corrupted
is.
creature.
Maybe it represents like how chilled they are. Read the patch notes. I skimmed them, looked for the major changes, but I wasn't too into it.
Stay sharp out there.
Precision, that would be good. Smoke mine. I know a lot of people use smoke mine. Never really done anything with it. I should maybe try that. Precision would be good too. Get rid of some of this. Let's see. Let's do that. One of these is going to be an upgrade. Not that one. Not that one. Or all res. That could be an upgrade. Spell damage, mana. Ugh. I'd rather, well, the strength. Question. Chaos skill gems +1.
Stay sharp
See if I
out
need
there.
the strength for anything. Get rid of riposte. It's not doing much for me. Such a small damage amount. Okay, I obviously don't need the strength, though.
For some, Mervale dwells in the cave.
Gonna save this goat wand for
Goodbye.
now. Case. Put it in the one fusing.
Hello.
Get rid of that
Take
one.
care.
All right, let's purchase. Hello. Fine. I need another green.
While we live, we are blessed.
Totally a waste. Don't do this. But I want to try it, so put it on R. T is detonate. Alright. So we have to go kill Fairgraves. So R. It moves you back. I think the thing is, it's probably good if you throw it ahead and then get it. I don't know. Being able to blind things is nice. Means they have only 50% hit chance while they're in that. Maybe that's worth it.
Finally! Come
A lot
on!
of extra button clicking though to use that, because I can just one button dash.
I'm not up to that just
Doesn't
yet.
do as much, but. Alright, what do we got? Quantity. Immune to cold, that would be really bad for me.
Gambling with our lives! Ha ha ha!
R.
Ready.
Or a detonate button. You gotta manually walk. I do like the free smoke cloud. Almost free. That's pretty nice. That's the real winner.
Not a chance!
Might get an upgrade out of that. Let's do a quick check. Upgrade. Nope. That is terrible. Of this. That's pretty bad also. Yeah, that's okay. Fine. Argent Roas. Confirm to charge in though if they get stunned. here's where the item is we need for Fairgraves. That we can make his true form show, and then we can kill him.
Oi! Over here.
I'm gonna skip some of these mechanics for a bit. I'm like way over leveled. 2 levels over right now. That's not a good place to be in. That for now. Oh, that's creepy. When the door in the other room just starts moving on its own. Like what? What just happened? Door to the bathroom. It's like... It actually didn't make the squeak noise, but that's what was happening in my brain.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Funny thing is, we don't even need to kill this guy. Oh, he froze us. We're not even gonna kill him. Ain't nobody got time for that. We're not gonna kill Strangled Charm or whatever his name is. Sorry, Rose. I don't think so. Nope. Still no. I see why people like smoking. Just wish I could double press the button rather than press it and press a different button. That would be nice.
Please understand that as a gentleman of honor, it pains me greatly to do this.
It
Hard
pains me.
times call for hard times. I'm sure were the circumstances.
Just activated my aura, but I forgot to activate. Whoops. Oh. Hi, Fairgraves. You are blinded. You're blinded again. With mallet.
You
That
were a
might be
good
an
man in a
upgrade.
bad situation, Fairgraves.
Let's see. Do I finally get some more damage? It looks like it. 72. Okay, so I can go with one that is 30. Oh, I don't have enough strength. Damn it. Need 47 strength. I'm at 36. Alright, well, rip. I mean, I'll start to get strength when I come around the horn here. Damn it. Welcome to Smoke Mine. Brought to you by our sponsor. If we don't have a sponsor. The one thing I noticed in Montana is there's this town called Bozeman that we were going through. It's a neat town. It's experiencing, well, I haven't Googled this or anything. It appears to be experiencing a crap ton of growth. And it's not like
One
the
rung
good
closer to the
growth,
top of the
like
food
the
chain.
planned growth with the zoning and everything. Oh, Lilla's back to her old self, barking at cats. It's like the city limits must be ginormous, or parts of it aren't incorporated, but we'll just go with it's ginormous because again I haven't Googled this. But it's like tons and tons of new housing, and then there's like a big huge swath of nothing, like fields, like farmer fields, and then tons and tons of housing, then a big swath of nothing, and then a little bit of commercial, big swath of nothing, tons of houses. It's just like, this is not good. You should be, you know,
Oi!
following
here.
a plan.
I'm here.
Zoning is good.
That should make things interesting.
Oh, I said I wasn't gonna do these. Let's skip it. I almost did it. Almost. Zoning in cities is good. Like outside in the unincorporated out areas and counties, whatever. It is kind of like whatever. But in cities, it's gonna be really bad long term if you don't have some idea how you're growing, following some rough plan. And I bet the traffic there is horrendous during rush hour. Luckily, we didn't have to drive anywhere during rush hour. We planned better than that. But got all of those houses with nothing to support them. All over the place, and if they need anything, they have to drive across town. Groceries, cross town. Gas, cross town. All those extra trips. Oh, good. Oh. They changed these guys so that they can actually turn with you. That's new.
I'm not up to that just yet.
They didn't used to do that. Did not. And I'm bleeding. That's one ailment that I'm going to have to figure out, get around. Bleeding. Just doing a little stretching. Should have a stretching emote. That's what I'm missing. That wouldn't be too hard to make.
Need your aid.
There's a lot of dudes. Some of them are the Splodies. This is where some cold res comes in handy. Guy wasn't even looking at me. Good the league mechanic. Through all that. Eventually, I'm gonna switch over to spellcasting, but give it. I don't know if I can get and buy the gem. Wow. Where blind is really nice. Oh man, she is not taking damage. This is where you run into issues with crossblades. Carry on single target. If you play like a Deadeye with lots of chain, and then there's ads like this, that makes up for it somewhat. Because you're effectively hitting the boss multiple times. That's not what I'm doing. I'm gonna be a raider. And raiders don't chain. It's not for free. Slowly dying. Surprised I haven't been frozen more than I have. Alright, phase 1 complete. On to phase 2. Later, the boss will be dead. Where a skill like Viper Strike would be really useful. Really. If we can get a Viper Strike. Be nice to have something a little bit better for single target. Much is damage. That's
Be well.
Lightning Arrow, Rain of Arrows, Toxic Rain, Fading Strike. Huge Ballista. Ooh, Elemental Hit would be good too. Single target. That I could use with melee and it scales. But Elemental Hit would be good. It wouldn't be range, but I'd get right up on that action. Let's grab one.
God hasn't.
Let's try it.
Fairgraves was a good man.
Good point. A for resist.
Welcome.
Get back to fighting that boss here in a second.
Farewell.
Grab a Viper
Yes?
Strike. I think that's one of the ones I can get. This one. This one. And what would be a good support that I can get with this? Blind wouldn't be bad. Else. Maybe do blind. There's not a lot of great supports at this low level. And do poison. Okay, that's definitely better. Blind is a maybe. What else can I throw in? Green. Let's look for supports. Throw it real quick. Follies, nope, nope. Onslaught I already got. Pierce, no. Trap, no. Blind, already got. Additional accuracy, maybe. Already have. Oh, void manipulation would be good. That would work. Void manipulation's better than blind. Alright,
God
so
hasn't abandoned us.
for bosses I can swap out.
Yes?
The X, fire resist, all attribute, int. Let's actually lose a little bit of life, but I want that instead. Wow, I'm like out of intelligence scrolls. Okay, so let's see if this does better for killing the boss, just for fun. We don't need blind right now. For element right now. I'm gonna do manipulation, Viper Strike. Alright. I bet the boss dies much quicker. I'm not gonna be swapping gems out very often. Really annoying. Oh wait, what? Why can't I? Oh crap! Okay, I miscalculated. Hold on. Need a claw or a dagger. And I'm not using it. Okay, fine. Yep. I forgot. Well, we'll just pause that for a second. Hold that thought. This is why we also have elemental hit. Added coal. Mine just gets better, honestly. Anything else? Alright. This won't be as good as Viper Strike, but... Yeah, so those are the ailments on the boss. Right now I have cold and I had shock. And elemental hit has a little bit of area of effect. It didn't always have that. When I'm blinding, that's like my best fusion. Yeah. I think this is still killing faster. Viper Strike would be even faster, but here we go.
Your love for a man, that's what did this to you, Mervale.
Yeah, don't love your man. Mervale. Kinda wanna go back though. Toss element there and blind. I don't even need to level blind on this. That easy. Move back. Onslaught's still better. Blind is not something you should be linking to your primary skill. Unless you really have nothing else. You're low level like me. It's a great like, hey, activate on the secondary skill thing. That's what blind is for.
Oi! Over here!
Oi, no.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Travel far.
Act 2.
Keep your wits about.
Fate will find.
Be well.
Right. What did I not finish in Act 1? I finished pretty much everything. Okay. Maybe
What?
we'll have to go back there in a little bit, but that's... What is likely the upgrade? Probably this guy. Cold, resist, life. Yep, that's what we call an upgrade. Nice.
Hello.
Sell that, sell that, sell that.
Return if you must.
Alright, well. Rid of blind again. We'll get rid of these for now. Oh, can I can use this weapon now? Please? Yes. Get rid of that. Nice. That's a damaging. See. 147, before it was 87. Lost some defense.
What?
But
Exiles.
fine. Yeah, I can't level element. Alright, sorry I smoked mine. Getting tabled for now. What's the total, Mandy? Did you include Layla? Gotta include Layla. He is part of the vacation cost. No, that's for the entire trip. Wasn't too bad.
Ready, exile!
It would have been like quite a bit more if we tried to go right now. I don't want that there. Boom. Oh, it's time for some capturing of stupid beasts. Ooh, it's a red mob.
Off you go, little beast! Away!
Ah, what is that that hurts? Back off. Why you hurt so much? Red beast. I know what I need to get. I need to get vitality and clarity going. Even a low-level version of each would help immensely. Alright, this stupid beast is really stupid. Ooh. Ah, I almost died. They hurt so much. Einhar, do your thing. Kill the stupid beast.
Furthest ones look upon this capture with pride.
I think we got the big guy down.
You hunt well.
Problem of not having a shield, right? Alright. It was a red beast, so I mean, you expect it to be kind of different.
Do not worry, little beast. We are friends now.
You little beast or stupid beast? Get your message straight. I know. We're not gonna kill Ganesh. He has a crap ton of health, and I just don't have time for that. Ah, darn it. I missed wherever the... Oh, there it is. Nice! It wasn't even far. Into the den. The optional thing that you don't even really need to do. But, we're gonna do it anyway. And we're getting more strength, so hopefully run into issues if we swap the gear out. Leveled up. More strength. Yeah, which gives me a little bit more life. And a little bit more melee damage.
Hello there. Don't drink the
Hello.
water.
Hello. Hello? Oh, here he is. Oh, I got rid of Smokeman, that's right. Ha! We're chunking him pretty good, though. Chunk. Nice. Dagger. That would work for Viper Strike, but it's not great stats. But it's better than that, so if I need to Viper Strike stuff down, I at least can. I have the option. Viper Strike option. So this zone I'm gonna go back and check for clarity and vitality.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Low levels of each. Well, Cross Bearers. These guys used to be super rippy. But they don't even hurt anymore. Yeah, they nerfed the crap out of that. That used to like chunk half your health. Now it's such a flesh wound. Do I want to level up precision? Not really. Not for now. I'm gonna leave it low level. Precision costs more mana as you
What
level
do
it
you
up.
want?
Unlike a lot of other auras or percent based.
Going?
I feel like I can afford.
The white beast.
Ooh, another Quicksilver, or I could go for some strength or a life belt. Or that. I mean, I used to always go for Quicksilvers, but life belt wouldn't be bad. Or damage. Let's go for the damage
Be
belt.
kind if you can.
And I can't even I can't even ID it. Okay then, that's cool. Which means I probably can't afford a clarity and a vitality. I probably need some. Scrolls of Wisdom.
While we live, we are blessed.
But will she even sell it to me? She might not sell it. Clarity does, and I can afford it. And vitality, and I can afford that too. Cool. Let's get those things on there. I don't have a blues bucket. We can. Oh, I don't have any jeweler orbs. Jeez. Being low level and poor is the worst. Alright. See if I can roll a blue green on this. There we go. So that'll take care of that, and then this guy will throw it here, and now we should be good.
Stay sharp out there.
Should be good. So back to the crossroads. That and that. Just chill. Kill you in a second. Gotta organize my crap. Yeah, that should definitely help with mana and life. 4.4 and 12.1. That's like 3% life regen. And 2.5% mana regen. I mean, I'll still run out of mana if I cast too long, but take a fair bit of time. Or attack for too much. Has to be my favorite combo for leveling up auras, just for softcore. Is Vitality Clarity. Just level them to whatever's the appropriate level for what you're doing. And there you go. Nah, he's not worth the time. Back out. Okay, I guess he's gonna die. Yeah, mana definitely chunks down a bit when I'm attacking continuously
I'm not up to that
for
just yet.
a bit. Crits though. Did I miss it? Is it the other way? I think I went the wrong way. Darn. That's unfortunate. Ooh, blue pack though. At least I got the blue pack. health and life tick up. Both the portal scrolls. My filter turning them off. A? X? I don't remember. What I get when I play Grim Dawn or Titan Quest or Path of Exile, and everything's a little bit different. Here it is. Oh, they're just not showing up very often. Alright, cool. Trial of Ascendancy here. Important. First character per league. Get those done. Get out of here. Alright, go up and grab the life notes. That'll help. We're not gonna get the full wheel, we're just gonna pass through. Get the juicy stuff and call it good. Call it a day. I think for now we're gonna not level up anymore.
I'm not up to that just
I don't
yet.
want to reserve too much of my mana. Because that can cause problems. Here's the trial. Here, here. This one's not too bad as long as you don't get stuck on a trap. Probably need that. Actually, I don't think I needed that sword. Oh, stop walking out of range. Come on. The one thing I do miss about playing minion build is there's so much less clicking, it's ridiculous. Especially now with the flask nerfs. A lot of clicking in this game. I think that's just the nature of action RPGs. Way more clicking than, say, like, than a shooter game. A shooter game, you're doing a lot with your left hand, your WASD hand. This one, it's almost all your right hand. Shooter games, it balances it better. And I guess I can find like key to simulate holding down left mouse. What's up, Haley? I didn't take it. Chromebook. I don't know, check the closet or check the... by the... Try by the shoes. I honestly don't remember Haley. I'm sure it'll turn up. But yeah, playing minion build so much easier. Find it? Or even a caster build.
I'm not up to that just yet.
You can check. He casts Vulnerability Curse. That could be dangerous. How about I just... Oh, he casts other curses too. It's actually kind of exhausting. He does have a big attack, slam type attack that can be dangerous, especially when you get to him at map bosses. But yeah, here he's not supercharged yet.
You are Dream Ten.
Mana or mana regen and elemental damage, or dexterity and all resist. Those are the two I'm eyeing. Let's see. Do I get plenty of dex from the tree? You would think so, but let's see. I get a total of 160 from the tree. Should be plenty, so let's go for the mana regen. Damage. Okay.
Stay true to you.
What troubles you bring?
So that's gonna be way better than what I have. I didn't mean to put that in that tab. I want to put that in this tab. Alright. Cool. Let's see. How much further do I want to go tonight? I am so beat from... kind of want to push back to. I'm so beat from the trip though. I'm gonna have to be done early.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Plus a shower sounds wonderful. Ugh, guys, not worth the time. We'll just run it. Go kill Creighton. Creighton. Tradak, I'm not sure if you're still out there listening, but I'm reading a new book series. It's lit RPG as well. It's called He Who Fights Monsters. This is the first book. About halfway through. It's good. The main character's kind of whimsical, but I'm enjoying it thus far. It's kind of a smartass, kind of whimsical. Not like uber powerful or anything. But worth checking out if you're looking for something. And if you were happy with that genre. But again, I'm only halfway through the book, and there's at least 3 in this series. The other thing I look for when I'm reading a new book is I like to find one that has at least a few things going.
Beauty will grow from your remains.
He Who Fights Monsters. Blue pack. Blue packs are almost always worth killing. Give a lot of XP. These these tumbly guys though. They have a lot of health. Probably not worth killing the non-blues or rares. Alright, we are killing Creighton. And we're moving. If I hit them on each side a little bit, it should kill most of the ads. This is where Viper Strike would come in handy. Yeah, let's see if we can do it real quick. Oh, I unequipped it. Ah, damn it. Left it in the bank. Eventually it won't matter, because my main skill does AoE or technically, I don't think AoE is a good indicator. Orb of Storms does area damage and it chains. It should pretty decent at both single target.
The king of rats. A feast for rats now.
Travel far.
Yeah.
Travel
I want
far.
to keep my chest because it's link and stats aren't decent. Having a 3-link this early in the game is. Chamber of Sins, level 1. Here we go.
Luxury and cruelty go hand in hand.
So, we get to that waypoint. Then whatever direction from the center map device, broken map device to the waypoint is the direction I need to go.
You're alive.
Oops, I have to get to the waypoint area first. So
I'm not up to that just yet.
here. And then I know that the correct way to go is this way. That's the direction it was. But I want to kill the blue. That juicy XP. Deep. Like an arrow pointing direction. Alright.
Local, need your aid.
No. How about no? Worry about doing that stuff when I'm not over leveled by 3 levels and it's late game. The rewards are probably way better. Ow. Yeah, it's kinda hurt. That was a little bit sketchy. Not quite a rip, but definitely a little sketchy. Move back. the worst part is just sitting in the car for all those hours. A lot of sitting. And
Looks
it's
like this land
I'm
and
home
I are
now.
coming to an understanding.
What am I doing? More sitting. Oh no. Be healthier than I am. Should be a trial. I'm gonna have to go back and find it. I'm at the boss. About at the boss.
You again? Well, I'm sure you won't be looking so...
You again.
That thing! It slaughtered everyone! Help me!
Not that thing. Lightning damage. I need to heal up. Fidelitas. And you did. I don't think you actually need to talk to Helena, but I do it anyways. Let's go back this way.
Travel far.
Herald's, I mean, Herald Ice would be better for leveling for a little bit. Ooh, immunity to freeze would be nice. That's pretty nice. That'd be great. One of the characters I was thinking about doing is a trapper. Arctic armor. Really good for that. He's gonna get immunity to ignite and shock anyways, and then getting immunity to freeze, and you know, less fire and physical damage. Not bad. Let's go for Arctic armor.
Journey well.
The other ones would only be a temporary solution, so go for something that I'll probably use longer term. We want Chamber of Sins. Go back down this way.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Find where that trial was at. Gotta be like just over here. Probably. There it is. I knew it would have been that far. The trolley one, I think. Uh-oh, ghost. Oh, I probably should have let that ghost go in. Got better rewards. Oh well. 3 down, 3 to go for the first trial.
Hesitation. The former is wisdom, the latter is fear.
Nice.
Welcome.
What troubles you bring now?
Okay, this is 74 and this is 72. This one is cold and fizz. It's fire and fizz. Max. Okay. Now we need to go to the west. Lots of stuff to get, but it'll go by pretty quick.
Ready, exile?
Let's do this, Einhar. Let's. From a dash is you can't get over the bridges. At least not all. Flame dash is better. Dash. Crossblades. There'll be a bridge up here I can't cross. Oh, it's nice to have Layla. Or be home with Layla. That's probably a better way to say it.
You have been captured.
We didn't get to see Layla for
You will be a
a whole week.
survivor.
That bridge I can cross. He was so excited when we got home. Or, well, she was at the kennel. When we picked her up at the kennel and took her home, she was excited. That's what I meant. We obviously did not leave her by herself for a whole week. Not enough food or fresh water that we could possibly give, especially in the heat, man. Couldn't stay inside because, you know, bathroom. She couldn't. Oh,
I'm not up to that just yet.
cross. And outside would not have been safe without supervision, so. He went to what we call the Docky Hotel, which is not my preference, but can't take her with. Healing. Oh, he had like 2 health left. Come on. Damage is just subpar. I guess that's the one downside of this is I can't get a lot of damage nodes early, and I can't really go for the skill that I want to get into the intelligence area. Try to get the skill. Skill honestly is not going to be that great for quite a long time. Skill being Orb of Storms. Let's go for this. Essences are nice early. Like free alchemies, except you have a little bit more control. Ah, that's what I wanted. Did the essence. Almost to the mini boss. There he is, Captain Artery. Is his name really Captain Artery? I've never paid attention. Spelled slightly differently, of course, but no. Alright, so open this up, and then I will get a passive point from that. This way. Probably drop my second mana flask. Can't imagine a scenario while I'm running low level clarity where I'll need 2 mana flasks. 1, sure. 2, right. Have to be the longest fight ever. Alright, gonna keep going up. And next time we are going to the right. I'm not going to speak too much about this build. I don't want to spoil it for later. But the plan is Orb of Storms. It's the main skill.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Kill the Weaver. We need to go. Bye bye. The essence over here. My single target right now is pretty bad. Pretty bad. It'll get a lot better though. And get off of melee skills. Get some links going. Get a 4-link going. All of that will help. A non-melee raider. What are we doing? I think raider spellcasters are actually somewhat common. I'd say they're fine. I'd say they're a little bit common. Raider is still a very popular choice this league, as is a necromancer. People like their summoners, even if they get nerfed. Onslaught and get like a damaging port. Onslaught's great for like running, not so great for the damage. Cast speed's decent. Ow. Cast and attack speed. Come on, Weaver. There we go. Got him. May as well kill the blues. 5 minutes late. Oh, there's another blue. Oh, there's more blues. Well, these blues are part of the boss. They don't fix them. Ugh. They probably abused that.
Can't see why I'd want to do that here.
Past. Double resist. Some strength. I'm okay with that though. And those are chain. This is actually no. My damage would be higher, but I kind of like the resist thing we got going.
What?
This or so. And Grimdawn. And others. Trinity's fun, but not for this build. Close combat. Combat rush on hit. Axe or sword. I'm not using an axe or sword, I'm using a mace. Faster attacks would be okay. Not my favorite. I'd rather use elemental damage with attacks, but think for it. I mean, I could swap off and go to elemental hit. Or it. I go off of Frostblades. It's added cold and elemental hit. With close combat. Oh, Trinity. But I don't have... Trinity would be better. But I don't have a blue socket, so... I guess it wouldn't be better. If I had a green, green, blue, Trinity would have for sure been a...
Till
better.
next time, shall we?
Pretty much guaranteed to proc. Element. Oh, but elemental hit would be loosen out on like all my damage here. I can't do that. Do that. Do close combat, added cold, crossblades. My supports don't support element with it right now. That would be really, really terrible. Let's go kill the witch. The witch. Crossblade? Right. Crossblade? Why can't I use it? Really confused right now. R? Do I not have enough strength for this, or what? What's going on here? What? In regular melee. Oh, close combat doesn't... Why? Back to... Oh. Axes or swords. That. I'm tired.
I'm not
folks.
up to that just yet.
Back to onslaught we go. Very sad. Shouldn't talk down on onslaught because I'm gonna be getting permanent onslaught later. We nerfed it, but still decent. And you die. Permanent onslaught, permanent phasing. Probably go for the phasing early. The ailment immunities are going to be nice. Onslaught will be 3 and 4.
I hate to pluck a pretty flower, even a poisonous one like you.
Alright, well. What we call...
What would you like to know?
Oh. Go back and talk to Act 1. Get our passive point. Before we forget. The Vestal. Open the passage. And we're going to come this way. Now we're going to start getting some intelligence up here, which will allow us to open up to other skills like spells. So from the waypoint, you go through these little pillar gate things, and that leads you approximately to the way the rest of this. Somewhere up here. This way. Here it is. There's the trick. It's used that lens. And it's not perfectly straight up this way, but somewhere generally up this way is where you go for fighting him, or helping him, so choose. But generally it's not worth helping. Entrance. I'm gonna go... Nope, it is. Oak is kind of annoying for melee characters. He can go immune to fizz damage temporarily. And he's got a lot of health. Come on, Oak. Give it up already, man. Can't win. I haven't even used a heal potion yet. Alright, now I'm using a little bit of healing. Immune to the physical, not to the elemental. Slowest fight. Ah, stop healing, Oak, you bastard. Need more damage. Ah! He was so close. He was at like 2% health. He healed. There we go.
Do some good for
grief.
once in your sorry life, bandit. Feed the worms.
Feed the worms.
I'm not up to that just yet.
You're up to it, alright. Let's go get our 2 passive points from town. Taking out all the bandits.
I am so sorry. The end of learning is the beginning of death.
Mana regen, some life regen, and some. That's
Speak.
nice. Did I hit? Oh, I did.
What troubles you bring now?
Things. Oh. Oh man.
Going?
Why do people not use elemental hit with piscators? Random thought. Yui ninja builds. Piscator's Vigil. People use Power Siphon or Kinetic Blast with it. They don't seem to use elemental hits. I would think that it would be good. Piscator's Vigil. Damage penetrates 9%, elemental resist. Attack speed, crit chance, good, good. Accuracy, fine. Attacks with this weapon have over 100% increased elemental damage, good. Damage with weapons penetrates 5% elemental resist. Yeah. Why people don't do that more. Seems like it would be really good. At least for a while. I guess maybe once you're up to like yellow or red maps, maybe it wouldn't hold up as much. Yeah, I think I need to get to the end of Act 2, try to rush through that, and then once I get to Act 3 town, call it a day. I am like pooped. Deep. Just driving. Good times though. And a shower. Nice relaxing. Absolutely. In this one place that we stayed at. I don't think they understood the definition. It was not like a crappy place. We didn't stay at any crappy places. They were all like medium quality spectrum. And one nice,
I'm not up to that
fairly
just
nice
yet.
place. But man, they did not have hot water. Like their showers, like taking a shower wasn't hot. The pool was cold. It was indoor. It's cold. The hot tub, is like bath water warm, not like hot tub hot. And just, I don't know. Maybe it was because they had so many people there. I don't know. It was borderline really bad. And again, this was not like a crappy cheap hotel. Like a legit hotel. But all in all, the trip went really well. No major issues driving, over 2,000 miles. Other than just a crap ton of driving. What's that? Oh, this guy. Don't stand in whatever that is.
That was a great hunt, Exile.
That was a great hunt. Exile. Really glad my car didn't have any issues. Especially on some of those stretches that are like... there's a lot of areas where you're pretty far between towns. I never felt like we were really by ourselves. Like, there's some places in Northeast Oregon, if you go to like Hat Point, where you're lucky if you see a car in like 45 minutes on part of that drive. And you're not driving between towns, you're driving like from a big town to a medium town to a small town to like middle of frickin' nowhere. And you're lucky if there's anybody that comes by. That's when you don't want to have car trouble. That's when my wife's car had some trouble 2 years ago when we did a road trip through Oregon. Middle of freaking nowhere. My car though, this trip was really solid. The only one issue that we had was my own fault for being an idiot driving. It was a fairly decent sized rock in a construction area that I probably should have drove around, and I was like, oh, my car could probably clear that. It's like clunk, 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 clunk underneath as we're driving over. I'm like, but it doesn't appear to have caused anything. But I overestimated my car's clearance a little bit. Luckily,
this shouldn't be happening.
Cause problems.
Not in the world I know.
Feel bad for not driving around it. Okay, driving around it wasn't like the ideal option either, because then I was driving off like almost hitting cones and stuff. And this was a low speed construction area. But that's why I didn't just like, oh, I'll just go around this rock. Come on. I'm gonna try tanking this. Oh yeah, no problem. Purposefully tanked that just to see if I could. Sweat. Alright, almost there. Act 2. The end is near. Like 3 more zones? So? This kind of reminds me when I was doing the streaming for Team Mana Frenzy. It gets tired. Like, tonight you're streaming till 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning. It's like, oh my god, I had to stop that. I was glad I did it, and Shinobi was really cool about having me do that for them. No hard feelings there or anything. but my god, I got so tired. The weekends, it was really messing up my sleep schedule, and it was trying to mess up my work. I had to end it. Felt a little bad too, because I could tell that they had trouble filling that slot. But I don't even think they do the 24/7 streaming anymore, because it would just got be too much work. Fill that stuff. Some of the overnight shifts are very difficult. But yeah, it was good. I'm glad I did that. It's a learning experience that I think anybody that ever does streaming has to learn like what
I'm not up to
what's
that
your
just yet.
limit, whether it's due to outside obligations, whether it's due to just how much, whether it's like physical fatigue or mental fatigue or commitments, like what is the limit? What can you actually do without causing a detriment? And I was causing myself detriment. I could feel it. And it was getting worse. That's why I don't do this. Not that they didn't want me to, that I just... something was gonna break on my end. And that was not gonna be. Nope, not fighting that boss. Any boss. He's perfect. No point. Damage just isn't there. Yet. Been running the same weapon for like a dozen levels or more. Oh man, Ball Architect? That's gonna be a brute fight. Forever. That might be one that's worth trying to put up a Viper Strike or get out of the bank dash. Alright, first one. It's the Alks. Only by now I've gotten an Alk or two. Better life flask. Ooh, another better life flask. All right. A rare and a blue pack. Almost got him. I feel like I have to kill these blue packs, even though I'm over leveled. Maybe not him. Wrong way.
I'm not up to that just yet.
You're up to it. We've had this conversation before. We're up to it. Yeah, it really doesn't help that I'm using all my passive points to travel across the tree and losing out on lots of opportunities for damage, but it'll pay off in the long run. It will pay off. Lots of intelligence. Some stuns. Must be to the left. There we go. Climb those stairs. Get through this ancient pyramid. Get all the crap we don't need.
Need your aid.
Sorry. Whoever you are, I don't have time for you. I do not. Tell me you connect her. Yes. Thank you. Back. Good. Is that another blue pack? Boring skeletons. What was that? Benevolent Guardian. I don't have time for that. Level 24. I'm not over leveled as bad anymore. Okay. I want to see if I can Viper Strike this guy. I think it's going to save me like half the time.
Travel
Not joking. Oh.
Return, if you must.
So I have a dagger. That's good. And what I can do is in here and grab out of here. So now I have a 100% chance to poison on hit with lesser poison. And I'm doing not a ton of, I mean, it would be good if I was all fizz weapon. What are you gonna do?
Keep your wits.
I think it's gonna be faster. Oh, did I? Fail. Does Viper Strike have a little bit of splash damage too? Do they have that? I don't think. It is. Oh god, did his health like not even go down? Ugh. Maybe this is worse. I don't know. It should be better, but... Ow. Oh, get out of that. That's a death. This might be worse. It does have a splash, though, I think. Oh, man. I think this is actually worse. I'm sad to say. This is actually worse. Okay. Jeez. Good. Alright. No. Sucks.
I'm not up to that just yet.
I could die here if I'm not careful. Don't want to be shocked. He only ever do 3? He used to do more than 3 shocks. I thought for sure Viper Strike would be damage. Let's add that. Got rid of him. It's gonna be a long, boring fight. Ow! Hit might have been A2. But I would need a red gem. Need an elemental damage. At a minimum. So I'd have to have green, red. I might actually... Oh, I don't have green. Oh, he's doing 6. Oh. My damage is so bad right now. I'd be better off playing a spell. I could buy like a blight level. I don't know, even like a level 20 blight. I think it feels so bad because they nerfed all of the support gems so much that, like, when this would have felt like a little bad before, it feels like extra bad. You know? Enjoy your 2 DPS. I'll get them. Doesn't matter. A lot of time. Slowly killing him from the ends. And they buffed bosses like 3 leagues ago too. Actually, it was probably longer ago than that. Feels like 3 leagues. I'm always longer than you think. Days are long, but the years are short. Click, 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 click. Not even that he's that hard, it's just that it's a ridiculous amount. Where I am right now. Having no damage investment. I guess I could have used another skill probably have a slightly higher damage. Almost got him. No! Oh, God, I thought he was gonna go under again. At the last second.
Spread the word amongst your kind, Nightmare. You're not welcome in my world.
Oh, Act 3, here we go. Call it a night soon. Now we're just skipping this. So it's level 23 and I am level 4, so not bad. Close. I should look up what level
I'm not up to that just yet.
of storms is and what level Timber Shield is. Yeah, at this point I think if I just got a really fast attack weapon and went crazy with elemental hit, I might be better off. Starting to fall off pretty hard. Grand Giant. That's better. Bronze. Amethyst I can use instead of mana. Talk to Clarissa. Yay, we made it to town. Oh, also, first get to town, don't run all the way around. Just go to login screen. Sorry, character select screen. Whatever. Even going to the login screen's faster. And then if you go all the way back in, it's like, well, I didn't have to run all the way from here all the way up and around and down. Not worth the time. What is this? Okay. I don't care about that stuff. Menagerie.
Be well.
Stay out of the shadow.
Fate await.
Ooh, is a 4-link, I do believe. And it has life and 1 resist. I'm keeping. I probably spell damage, mana, night chance. Maybe I will keep that. The 3-link.
See you.
Chaos. That's probably not going to sell for 1 chaos, but fine. So, really feel like now would be a good time to swap to spells. 92 int. I'm gonna look up what an Orb of Storms cost me for my level. I think I can get one. We trade. Orb of Storms. Acquired level. Probably be getting colors. Max 24. What do we got? 1 chromatic, 1 alch. Oh, I don't even have alchs, do I? Oh, I do have 1. Okay. Oh, that's level 4. I want a minimum level of like maybe? 1 alchemy, level 20. Oh, 1 chaos, 15% quality. Ah, I wish I had a chaos, but I don't. I'd buy that. The intelligence requirement. 58. I could use that. This guy is selling a level 20. That's pretty much maxed out. It's okay. He's AFK though, so he's probably not gonna sell it, which is unfortunate. Can I buy an orb? Actually,
You have made
don't
peace.
remember
Keep
what
your wits about you.
Be well.
act that comes orb. Infinity. A Tempest. Either one. Either one.
Go with the spirit.
I think Orbis Orbs actually is
Hello.
Act 1. Probably one.
Fate will find you.
Check Act 1. I don't think I can get it because of my class. Yep. I cannot. I can get Blade Vortex. I mean, Blade Vortex would be great for leveling. It's stupid simple. Can I get Unleash? Unleash? Blade Vortex is good. Volatile Dead is good. Already leveled as that before though. Need something to get me to Act 5. Desecrate? Desecrate? No. In order for Volatile Dead, I need to be able to create corpses. Throws a copy, a spectral copy of your melee weapon. It spins around while flying in a large spiral. This is one of the new skills. I could try this just for fun. Petrol Helix with added cold would be fine. Onslaught is gotta get rid of Onslaught. I need a better support. It's just bad. Does that work? It does work. So I could do LMP. This is 13% less damage. I have volley here. Volley is 10% less. 2 additional projectiles, 10% less. This is 2 additional projectiles, 13%. The volley is better. Straight up better. Alright, let's try this. It's gonna probably be bad, but that's not what I wanted to do. Wait, does it require... It doesn't require any weapon type.
Goodbye.
We're gonna try this real quick. Then we'll call it a night. Let's do, so let's just run from City of Sarning. See how it goes. I haven't used this skill, it's one of the new ones. Wait, what? Doesn't do the 2 extras. What is the point of volley if it doesn't actually give you any extras? There's one. Throw in volley. There's one. So volley is worthless. Got it. I mean, it lowers the damage, I guess. It does that. All it does is lower the damage. Okay. That's dumb.
I give you to the earth.
That's really dumb. Damage does seem better, though. My limited testing. And I like how I can keep moving. Like cast it and then move. That's kind of good. Need one more good support for it. It's the same issue though. I needed one more, at least one more good support. That's the tough answer. Like, what support?
My help is yours.
And I could recolor something if I needed. Close combat, no. Rage. Nightblade. Grant elusive on critical strike. Extra crit while elusive. Crit multi. Nope, dagger's causal. Pulling strike, not really. Point blank. I mean, that might work. What else we got? Vicious projectiles. More physical damage. That could be good. Faster attacks. Not a big fan of faster attacks. %31% more fizz damage. Try that. Bye-bye, Onslaught.
Be well.
If this actually does increase the damage, that would be good. It should. The projectile, right? Attack projectile. Yep. I like how it bounces off of things. Balls. Bounce, bounce.
You're
bounce.
alive.
Alchemy! Yeah. Still terrible against bosses. Alright, well, next time we'll figure out, I think I just need to switch to spells. I can juice up spells with supports a little bit better than attacks, I feel like, without having the passives to back it up, but I don't know. Alright, well, that's it for the night. I'm out of here. Appreciate people stopped in. Hope you all have a good rest of your evening. It's been real. But I need a shower and some sleep, so I'll catch you next time. Have a good one.